Good morning to everyone in the quarantined Boise State cyber world. My name is Jason Stevens, and today I'll be presenting on the Road Home, located out of Salt Lake City, Utah. So, the primary social problem that is addressed by the Road Home is homelessness. Salt Lake City has had a strong reputation of clients who could be considered chronically homeless. So the Road Home uses a housing first philosophy when addressing the idea of homelessness. Research shows that individuals tend to establish stronger connections and resources when they feel that they have a foundation that they can identify as their own. Within the family shelter that I work in, other social issues are addressed, such as mental health, domestic violence, and substance abuse. But many of these issues are addressed by referrals made to organizations that specialize in those specific fields. The Road Home's primary responsibility is to establish housing with our clients as quickly as possible. In order to do that, we have to be able to collaborate with a lot of organizations that are around us. The first organization that we work with is the Fourth Street Clinic. They work to end homelessness by providing comprehensive health care and support services to homeless Utahns. Many of those people staying at the Road Home are able to access healthcare services through the Fourth Street Clinic. Oftentimes, they're able to visit our shelter directly, so that way our clients don't have to take tracks or transportation to reach or work with them. Also, the Utah Food Bank is another great ally for us. They assist us in providing the nutritional needs for the families and individuals that are staying at the Road Home. Donations of non perishable food items to the Utah Food Bank help the Road Home and other agencies in Utah ensure that no one really needs to go hungry. Volunteers of America is a fantastic resource for us. They're a community leader and they help out a lot with substance addictions. We rely on them pretty heavily for detoxification programs, outreach, and substance and abuse treatment. Our programs for chronically homeless men and women are strengthened by the partnership that we have with them. They are a fantastic resource, actually, one of our best. And as well, housing authorities. The Road Home is a really, really proud partner with three local housing authorities. So we work extensively with Housing Connect, Housing Authority of Salt Lake City, and West Valley City Housing Authority. So many of our subsidy programs are products of these partnership efforts. The Salt Lake community is unique in that our housing authorities are really, really active in developing programs specifically for people who are homeless or chronically homeless. Many of these are subsidy voucher programs, tenant-based rental assistance, and permanent supportive housing. Some of these properties include Palmer Court, which is in downtown Salt Lake City. These places simply would not exist without the help from our housing authorities. Funding sources. A common question that we get is how is the Road Home funded? And it's basically described as a charitable organization, which means that the majority of the Road Home's funding is given through donations. So these donations come from associations, churches, nonprofits. They can come from trusts and schools. The LDS Church is a extremely generous contributor within Utah. United Way of Salt Lake City also donates lots of funds. Corporations such as local credit unions, America First Credit Union, Walmart donates regularly, as well as Holiday Oil. Foundations like the LDS Foundation, Huntsman Foundation, and the Eccles Foundation, they all contribute funds. And then as well from individuals, we do get a decent chunk of our money just through individuals who donate their time and financial resources. So the structure that exists within the Road Home is broken primarily into four main categories. The first category is an emergency shelter. So the Road Home provides any type of emergency shelter for single men and families experiencing homeless. I would say currently the Road Home runs primarily along the South Salt Lake area. We have a men's resource center which serves single men, and then we have a Midvale Family Resource Center that serves families. The Midvale Center is where I work at. We also provide emergency services. So, our client engagement team offers assistance to low income and homeless individuals on a walk in basis. And they're able to help them obtain documents, any training and supplies needed for their transition back into the workforce, or to just simply remain employed or to qualify for housing, and lots more. Case management is the third element, which is our team working tirelessly to help individuals who come to us for assistance in identifying and overcoming any of the barriers that cause them to become homelessness. So, case managers are also vital in connecting clients to community resources that help the individual leave shelter and live successfully in our community. The last branch I would say is housing. So the Road Home believes that housing is the solution to ending homelessness, which sounds kind of simple, but we provide an array of housing programs, including rapid rehousing for families and veterans and permanent supportive housing. Each housing program is designed to help with the housing and case management support needed to successfully overcome homelessness. You're probably gauging a little bit of an idea of what our mission is, and the mission of the Road Home is to simply help people step out of homelessness and back into their community. So, like I mentioned earlier, this is accomplished by offering assistance to low income homeless individuals by, like I said, obtaining documents or supplies needed, just whatever they need to be able to transition successfully back into their world. And the primary delivery model that I would say that we use or that I interned under was case management. So this was beneficial for multiple reasons. One was that we can keep digital records consistently and timely. Another factor is that we get face-to-face interactions with the clients that we work with. Within the shelter that I was at, there was 300 beds on the second floor that when I first started were primarily full. So getting to have that face-to-face interaction with clients develops rapport, and it develops a sense that we are really, really accessible to them, and we do ultimately really want to help them transition back into their world. As well, case management helps us provide real-time updates and quick access to information, which helps us just accurately take whatever necessary steps are needed to be able to help our clients in whatever way we can. So that was just a glimpse into the Road Home. I hope you have a better understanding of what this organization does, and everybody stay safe and stay healthy. Thanks.